And I've gotten to the point where I've had to prompt those conversations with my husband and say, okay, I'm not asking for a solution in this because he's so fix it mindset. Like that's what he does. He builds houses. He's going to fix the problem. Sometimes I just want to be heard. Sometimes we're just looking for a witness, someone who will sit with them and say, you know what, that sounds hard. I can see why you're hurting. Please tell me more. 3 simple words. Tell me more. Man, that really just hit me. I would love to hear my husband say, hey, tell me more. Like, why do you feel this way? Why did you feel that giving up disc golf was a great idea? Tell me more. What would happen if we said that more often? What would happen if we became more curious than corrective? Because here's what I've learned. Most people are carrying stories they don't tell. Myself included. There's quite a few stories that I just haven't told yet. And I'm going to tell you this. The people who aren't telling their stories are the confident people, the successful people, the funny people, and the strong person. Each one of them is carrying something. And when someone finally creates enough safety for them to tell the truth, something incredible happens. The walls start coming down. The masks that belong and we don't, they start coming off. Healing begins. Not because someone had the perfect answer, but because someone cared enough to create space for honesty. Belonging begins the moment someone feels safe enough to tell the truth. So think about that. I want you to think about the people who have changed your life. Really think about them. Like, reach out and connect with your memory of that person. The people that you'll never forget. The people who helped shape who you have become. Were they the smartest people? Maybe. Were they the most successful people? Quite possibly. But I would bet that what you remember isn't what they taught you. It's how they made you feel. You remember feeling encouraged, accepted. You remember feeling valued. You remember feeling seen. Because many people may forget your advice, but they'll never forget how they felt in your presence. People may forget your words, but they'll remember how safe they felt with you. I think this is especially important right now because so many people are exhausted. They're exhausted from performing, exhausted from pretending, exhausted from trying to be strong all of the time. And what they need isn't another person telling them what they're doing wrong. What they need is someone who can sit beside them and remind them they're not carrying it alone. I think that's one of the greatest gifts we can give another human being. Not perfection. Presence. Not answers. Attention. Not fixing. Understanding. And honestly, this is where belonging lives. Not in agreement, not in sameness, not in having all the right words. Belonging lives in being seen, being heard, being valued, and being known. The opposite of belonging isn't loneliness, it's invisibility. And that's why presence matters. Because every person you meet is silently asking the same question. Do I matter? The student who's acting out, the employee who's disengaged, the spouse who's frustrated, the friend who's pulling away, the stranger who's having a rough day. Every one of them is asking, do I matter? And every time we slow down long enough to truly see someone, we answer that question without even realizing it. So here's my challenge for you this week. The next time someone starts telling you about their struggle, pause. Resist the urge to fix it. Resist the urge to teach. Resist the urge to make it about you. And instead ask, tell me more. Then listen. Not to respond, not to solve, not to win. Listen to understand. Because sometimes the most healing words you'll ever speak aren't complicated at all. They're simply, I'm here. And sometimes that's exactly what someone's been waiting to hear.